Hi everybody, it's Falcon I-22. Whoa. High School DxD, man. You know what? Wow, this episode's crazy. Whoa. Damn, I have to give this a 5 out of 5. Jesus. Um I think the name of this episode was A Strong Enemy Has Appeared. Now, um in this episode, a lot of shit went down. Yo. You know what? I was like, what the? A lot of shit went down. That's saying it mildly. Oh, beginning part we got Issei, Kiba, Koneko, I can't say her name right. And we also have that guy from the student council joining up with Irena and Xenovia. How do you say her name? Hard with the names. Zenovia. So they're teaming up with them, and they're at this church, and she basically tells Issei, oh, as a piece of advice, you know, because they're helping him out, the White Dragon has awakened. So Issei is being informed right off the bat in episode 4. You know, the White Dragon has appeared. He has awakened. He's on the move. Yeah, time to get your shit in gear. But that's not what this episode was about. You know, it wasn't not at all. This episode really was about fallen angels. Now, unfortunately, for the life of me, I forgot the name. I just saw the episode, but the guy's name was so weird sounding. But to say the least, we find out in this episode the main guy, the boss behind, Freed the rogue priest, his boss, so to speak, his master, so to speak. And he's like a high echelon fallen angel, supposedly. So basically in the beginning we had that, and we had, them going and splitting up. They're going to the east side, and Irena and Xenovia are going on to Zenovia going on the west side. Issei and the group encounter Freed. This guy is... I hate this motherfucker screams rapist. Like, this is someone you meet on the late at night on the streets, and he's raping people. He's raping women. This guy is like, rape face. So, and the voice actor who does his voice sounds like a fucking pedophile. Oh, god damn. Jesus. But anyway, he's there, and he starts fighting them. They converge, and Kiba decides to fight him. The guy from the student council, he helps out to a certain extent, and they get him on the ropes, and Irena shows up and everything, and seemingly they get to him. There's a priest there also. This guy that we found out in the last episode. I believe his name is Verratti Gaspard. I'm not sure if that's him, though. I think that's him. Rather him, or that's him, I think. And he was the leader. He was the head honcho of creating the Excalibur project. So, yeah, and Kiba wants him as well. So that's the whole bit that's going on in this kind of situation. What ends up happening is Freed leaves with this guy. And Kiba, Xenovia, and Irena chase him. And one thing's led to another, and they leave and they chase him, and out of the blue comes Grimmery and the president of the student council. Oh man, that was funny, yo. That was funny. The guy from the student council, who's part of the student council, he got like 1,000 butt slaps. Like, this was just like... That was hilarious. And Grimmery, Grimmery, she's consoling Issei and everything. And then she gives him 1,000 butt slaps. Oh, that was so funny. Because he went under orders, and he decided to do this on behind the scenes. And Koneko was there saying to Grimmery that she wanted she didn't want Kiba to leave. Keep Kiba, that was the whole thing. Then after that, one thing leads to another, and they find out that there's still no word of where Kiba is. They still don't know where he is. It's a total mystery. So eventually what happens is they'll decide to go out and find him. They encounter Irena, and she's wounded pretty badly. And Ashia then goes and does her healing thing. And there was another scene I forgot to mention, the thing with the the naked aprons, yo! Issei man's like, yo, two girls, right? Gribbery and Ashia just doing the naked apron thing. That was terrible. And the mother condones it. I'm like, but they encounter Irena. Ashia can't heal her for some reason. She's unable to heal her. It's like not wounds, it's like fatigue. So the student council president shows up, tells one of her subordinates to take her back and heal her. She has right equipment to do that. After that, they encounter Freed again. This motherfucker is a stalker. I swear to God, he's just as bad as Caesar Clown. He's got the rape face, and he's got like 3 or 4 holy swords, and he's saying, wait, because Gribbery and the student council president ready to go ham and just beat the shit out of this guy. He calls forth his master. Now, like I said before, I don't know the name of this guy's name. It eludes me. I know I just watched the episode, but I just forgot. I should have wrote it down. But anyway, he basically is a higher class, very high class fallen angel. And basically what he wants to do, he wants to create a war. I was like, what? Episode 4, people. I'll say it again. It's episode 4, and we're getting a war? Episode 4, we're getting a war. Kind of rhymes. That totally blew me away. I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy wants to start a war between the demons, the fallen angels, and God. Yo, what the fuck? And then he stays there, and he's like complaining about this. He says, I'm not going to allow you to do that, so to speak. And then, Freed, maybe Crazy Man or somebody else who's read the light novels can tell me this. Does Freed die? Does he die? Does he die? He needs to die. He needs to die. He's on my hit list. He's on my shit list. Freed, this guy. I mean, come on. He's a rogue priest. He's... Come on, he needs to die. He needs to die, man. No. He needs to die. Because he's the son of a bitch. Oh. Anyway, so what ends on happening is that's basically what this fallen angel head honcho is telling Grimory and student council president that he wants to start a war between the demons, fallen angels, and God. This is not good because it's going to destroy the whole town and city, and this is going to be terrible. So he's headed for the academy, and he's not going to destroy it, apparently. Apparently what he's trying to do is create its center. He wants to just, at the center, be the headquarters of this war. Because he's bored. I'm like... And then after that scene, we get the priest, the son of a bitch who created the holy swords, from the Holy Swords Project, the Excalibur Project. And he's got the swords in the school, court area. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. Probably going to make more swords and combine them. And he's saying that the process is going smoothly and so on and so forth. And then we see Kiba, and then the episode ends. And I was like, wow, this is episode... The thing that gets me about this episode, it's episode 4. And already we're getting a war announced? That totally went way over my head. I was like, what? A war? Damn. That quick? But I think what's going to happen is they seemingly will stop this motherfucker, this fallen angel guy. Seemingly. They'll stop him. And then we're going to go forward from whatever's going to be happening here. I mean, I don't understand, because it's kind of weird, because, how can this guy expect a war when all he has is freed? Like, what are you doing? I don't like. I guess he's going to try to influence everything, and that's how it's going to go down. But anyway, that's the story. But this was just unbelievable. I didn't expect this at all. At all. Total shock. Total. We'll see what happens, though. This should be very interesting. I mean, the Holy Sword thing, that's true. That's going into this situation. But also now we got this freaking fallen angel top guy. Like, really powerful guy. Trying to, you know, cause havoc. Trying to create another war between God, fallen angels, and demons. All because he's like bored or something. Crazy, crazy. But great episode. 5 out of 5 for my opinion. Because the whole, between the battle with Freed and this, shit, this is going to get really good. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think, it's hard to say. Because like I said, I never read the novel. But it's hard to say how they're going to pull this off. I'm thinking maybe this war kind of thing is going to last for a little while. And then we're going to get into something else. Will probably be the White Dragon. And everything else along those lines. So, yeah. Okay. So that's all I got for you guys. I'm Bonkai922. I will see you guys later. Peace.